everybody. Welcome back. I don't know what happened. I think I accidentally hit end stream. Nice bouncer found his way back. Starkey, welcome back. Thank you, Tom. Hunting and stuff, welcome. We got 9 tuna in the boat. We just lost number 10, and then I lost one earlier. So we've had 11 hookups. Since about 1 o'clock. Right on, Gary. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Much appreciated. You're awesome, Gary. Got some tuna bird activity all around us here. Tuna birds everywhere right now. Not feeding like we like to see, but at least they're in the area. Where there's tuna birds, there's tuna. Thanks, man. You guys mean a lot to me. Been following me for a while. It's been just awesome hanging out with you guys. Hey, welcome, Jaw Dadle. And gals, I can't forget to thank the gals for hanging out. We have awesome ladies that hang. It does, Gary. It feels a lot like family. Better than family. My family kind of sucks. You guys are awesome. My family, not so much. Tight line, all right. I'm not giving this one to Phil. Sorry, Phil. Clearing that other gear. look at this sunset. Welcome back, Bo Wallace. Another beautiful tuna. Mean old number 10. Gonna put you in this holder for a minute, clear out my trash here. Be right back. Grab a jacket too, it's getting a little chilly. Yeah. Has a nice drumbeat going here with his last swim. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. We're tuna fishing, user. Welcome to the channel. Put you in your pole holder or camera holder here for a second. landing station is cleaned up. We like to keep the deck as clean as possible. Tuna hate clean decks, so they like to come up and mess it up. It's one of their favorite things to do. That and stop you from eating delicious grill burgers. Make you stare at sandwiches all day, stuff like that. Tuna love that. Tommy he's ready. Right on, Andrea, glad you're hanging out. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Yeah, that sunset, paradise. It's my favorite thing about fishing. I mean, this trip's just been slow. It hasn't been like a torturous trip. But I've been on miserably torturous trips. And a good sunrise or a good sunset can put the balance back into perspective again. It's one of my favorite things about fishing. Looks like we're in for a good one tonight. Maybe we'll get that rare tuna bite through midnight bite tonight. We'll take some of that. True bouncer, it could be epic. Big Fish Rich, welcome. You're funny, Patrick. Yeah, we'll have these fish for sale Sunday and Monday on Port Orford Dock. $4 a pound for whole fish. We can cut them for you, but we can't cut pieces off for sale. We have to sell whole fish. Thanks for helping talk me into putting dredge cam back out there tonight. It's just a little bit of inspiration I needed. Now I'm excited about dredge cam footage again. When I went to Hawaii, I was on the east side of the island and it was weird for me. I relate to that, Edward. True, Mama Cookie. Scotty, welcome. Shannon, welcome back. Fish number 10. We just caught fish number 10. Caught our first fish of the trip. Oh, 1 o'clock, probably about 2 o'clock. Got Bill back here, catch a couple fish. His morale's doing better. Whole different energy in the cabin going on now. Back to optimistic. It was pretty rain cloudy and doom and gloom there for a minute. Hey Randall, welcome in. Good to see you. Pacific's gonna give us a magical sunset tonight. Relentless, welcome back. Hi Sandra, welcome. Caught a tuna not too long ago, 10-15 minutes ago. This is our second day of the trip, and it's been a struggle finding fish, but we're in an area where we're catching them, so we're going to keep on working the area. Seeing other boats in the area, some bigger boats. Could be a good sign, or it could be a sign that we're a day late. We're going to go with it's a good sign theory. Come on, Tuna, show these guys a tight line, these guys and gals. They want to see you go crazy. This diver here on this side's been hot. Tommy caught a nice fish on that diver over there. And the outsides, the long ones, have been producing better too. I think we caught one fish on that front baller there. So they're kind of hitting everywhere. But I think this one's been #1 producer here, this inside deep. Or diver, it's really not that deep. You just call it a diver. Hey Lee, welcome in. Fishing has definitely picked up. Hope it lasts. And how come all the pie is gone, Lee? Right on, cowboy. Welcome back. Now Phil's in a better mood. I gave him a couple tight lines back here, so he's doing better. And now there's 10 fish on the boat instead of 0 fish on the boat. And it was a long spell between our first couple of fish. They made us feel good for a second, but it wasn't enough. I hope we get more before this happy buzz wears off that the captain's feeling in there. Last trip, he was super happy this time of the trip. We were all doing the happy dance. Shannon, thank you. Right on, Shannon sending envelopes, Tommy. Right on, Shannon. Give him the Starlink shout out. You make my Starlink's heartbeat. You are the heartbeat of Starlink, Shannon, and we thank you. Oh, we got a happy poop from Patrick. All right. Got some happy poops, Tommy. Thank you, Patrick. You guys are awesome. I think so, Shannon. You are correct. Oh, Shannon's got happy poops coming. All right. We're getting happy poops. Nice. It is raining happy poops. Bill, happy poops coming down. Happy poop thumbnail. Nice. There's Bill. Look at Bill. He looks like a badass with that sunset behind him. That's like a hero shot right there. Right on, Patrick. Thanks for all the happy poops. You guys are awesome. Welcome in, Amanda. I agree, Barbara. I gave him 2 fish, and then I couldn't give away the 3rd one, but I'll give away the next one. Happy poop makes the Starlink's heartbeat go like that. Makes it grow big and happy. Happy poop's good for Starlink. Nope, that's on the list of things we want for this boat. We need a good crab season. We'll get an autopilot, get new wire for the salmon girdies and get them tuned up and running. They've been sitting for a long time. Things don't like to sit when you live on the coast. But that is in the plans. This boat is a fishy salmon boat too. This boat catches, I've caught a lot of salmon on this boat back in the day. Yeah, Phil is our autopilot. Right on, Richard. Appreciate you hanging out with us, and thanks for all the good luck wishes. That's funny, Lee. I'm not sure, Shannon. I recently, it's just been pretty recently that the jewels have been turned on for me. I don't even know what I did. I didn't know that the crowns and the jewels were related, and I thought the crowns were just something like Nightbot. And I don't know, I don't really like Nightbot. I didn't want to have anything like Nightbot, but it's a YouTube thing, and it just kind of came onto my channel. And I don't think I've been getting them long enough to know exactly how that works yet. Right on, Dan T. We're getting happy food from everybody. Right on. Appreciate you, Dan. Nikki Lee, welcome in. It's always good to see Nikki Lee. We love Nikki Lee. Ooh, party hats, Dan. Thank you. Right on. It's Friday night tuna party. And all the cool tuna are partying in that slush box right now. So we need more cool tuna to jump into the boat, hang out with the rest of the cool tuna. What a sunset, though. Right on, Mama Cookie. We're gonna fish till tomorrow. And I don't know, with fishing, everything's always subject to change. If we get in a good bite tomorrow and still have ice on the boat, I could see possibility of doing another day out here. We can hold fish for 3 days, so technically today is day one of what we usually schedule a 3-day tuna trip for. Yeah, Lee, we'll be on all day tomorrow. Party hats for you, Tommy. Welcome, Terry B. Welcome back. Put a few tuna on the boat now. We got 10 on board. Either way is cool, Shannon. The happy poop's a lot of fun. Whatever you feel like doing, bro. I appreciate it a bunch, man. You're awesome. Nice, Terry. I hope you get him in the morning. Hey Frank, welcome back. Yeah, we're just a little south of Newport now. We're on the way upper end of Hecata. I'm not sure exactly how far from Newport we are. I don't fish up here enough to know. But we are way up on the upper end. We're probably leaving the area called Hecata. Except we're headed back down the hill at the moment. We've covered a lot of water, and the bite's not very hot here, but it's the only bite we found. Sometimes when you're tuna fishing, you come back to an area like this where the bite's been slow, but it's been the only bite. That's what happened last trip that we were in them. Something turned on. The tuna were there the whole time. They just weren't coming up. sure that happens a lot to tuna fishermen. Over the mother lode and you don't even know it. Welcome, Edward Bala. Hi, silly guy. Welcome back. We're a little closer in. I'm going to guesstimate 25 miles out. I'll give you the exact line here. There you go, Cowboy Joe. Trying not to shake it too much. What are our coordinates, Phil?
Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean.
We're on the 44 and the 125.25.
44, 125.25. Hey, Amanda. This is our second day of a 3-day trip. And we've all been tuna fishing a long time. Multiple years. We don't pursue tuna full time, but we like to get a trip in whenever we can. Sounds good, Shannon. About how many miles out, Phil?
$55.
55 miles out. We're further out than I thought we were. Hey, welcome, Wendell. Welcome in. Catching a few albacore. It's been a slow trip, but we've been finding a few fish. We're hoping it picks up here. I haven't. Barbara, is that a YouTube channel? Everybody says hi, Phil. Gotcha, cowboy. Yeah, we've been covering that area. There's more boats in this area than we've been seeing all day, but the fog recently lifted too. There's a boat. You can barely see him out there, right in the middle of the screen on the horizon. That's a commercial fishing boat there. Probably a 50-footer. the only boat I see at the moment. Oh, there's another one there. Quite a ways inside of us. Oh, that sounds cool, Barbara. December 1st, it's always scheduled to start on December 1st. And in November, they start doing the meat quality tests. And it all changes based on that information. And lately, we've had domoic acid come into play in the whole big equation of things, which sometimes delays the season as late as February. We've seen that twice now in the last 6 or 7 years. And that one's rough because you're always waiting on the new tests, and you're anticipating that it's going to open, and then it doesn't for another week. So you're waiting on another week and anticipating it's going to open, and then the domoic acid test is still too high. Next thing you know, it's February. When the latest we've ever started was February 7th. That was like 6 or 7 years ago. Most of the time we end up opening on December 15th or to January 15th. Hey, thanks, Dan. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night, bro. Yeah, we live streamed last crab season, and it was pretty challenging. There was a lot of technical difficulties, but I got better at it and did pretty good. Started being able to hang people and put them in the bite more, and with Tommy on board, that's when Tommy started, was crab season last year. It enabled me to interact with the live stream a lot more, do a better job. Yeah, we'll be getting some gear work going here soon, and we'll do some streams from the yard, people like that. And we'll be, once this tuna, there's a, you know, our tuna season, if we don't find the tuna, it's probably going to be the last trip for our tuna season this year. If we do find the tuna, then we may do more. So a lot will depend on that. I hope we find them. I'd like to do a couple more trips. But if we don't end up focusing on tuna, we got lots of live fish to catch. So we'll be working gear work on the windy days and out throwing tub gear for live fish and jigging. every chance we get. They're introducing a lot of new rule changes, and one of those includes having a new type of rope that's like color coded for your area. And so we got a bunch of rope splicing to do. Bill had to spend a fortune on new rope. Most of the gear's in pretty good shape though. Welcome, sunshine. Sunshine from Ireland. Welcome to Fish Tough. We're 55 miles offshore right now. Welcome, Abdel. That's funny, Relentless. Still cracking me up. Have a good night, Mama Cookie. Thanks for hanging out. Hey Lorraine, welcome. Hey Jeff, welcome in. Right on from Delaware, nice. Right on, Mama Cookie. Just us three. It depends. During the opener, we might end up, I don't know, it depends. We have two boats that have permits on it. One is a smaller version of this boat. It's like, looks like it's little mini-me, but it's I forget the exact length on it, but it's at least 28 footer, I'm thinking. And it's got a crab block on it. It would be a good salmon boat. And it's a good longline boat for near shore. It's a good day tripper boat. And I don't know, we may end up getting that running. We crabbed both boats year before last. I hadn't started live streaming yet. And then last year we just focused on this boat. Both boats have 200 pot permits. So between them both, that's 400 pots. If we end up running both of those boats, we could definitely use another guy. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Lee. Have a good night. Right on, Bouncer. We're 55 miles off the Oregon coast. 123 ABC. Welcome. Nice. We live stream every fishing trip. We did was it 3 halibut openers or 4, Tommy? I think it was 3. Pietro, ciao. We're on Starlink. There's our Starlink up there. Welcome in. This is a epic sunset tonight. You bet, Shannon. Yeah, this transmission, a couple of days before the trip, we were worried about the transmission not even making it for this trip, but still got it going enough to feel comfortable doing this trip. But it needs to be replaced, and he's got those axes in the fire, and so this boat may be shut down to get a new transmission put in, or he'll be fast. It won't be shut down for very long, but that'll happen before craft season. And he's talking about taking the motor out of one boat and putting it into the Alyssa that's got the 200 pot crab permit on it. The Living Michelle is the boat we've been doing our live fish streams off of when we longline this year. And the motor in that boat is sound, and the motor in the Alyssa is on its last leg. So lots of potential. No, they're not. Yeah, it's a great boat, but it's got a lot of miles on her. I don't know how many hours it's on the engine, but I know it's a couple. I'm not sure exactly how late. It kind of depends. If they're biting, we'll fish all night. If they're not biting, we'll shut down, get some rest, and hit it hard in the morning. But we're gonna troll till after sunset. Then it depends on how bored we get, how bored Phil gets. Yeah, Shannon, that's for sure. They're holes in the water that you throw money into. Heard that said, and that's a good description of a boat. And they're always hungry. They always want more money. And And if you're foolish enough to have more than one, it can get ridiculous, one thing after another. That's kind of what Phil's been going through. Even the transmission on the dock truck went belly up on him. Nice, Shannon. Yeah, fishing will make you question your decision as making this as a career. How's that? Is that better? Nice, Edward. Is that better? Okay, nice. I just reset the screen. Yeah, quitting drinking for me has made me into the all-star deckhand I am today. I like being on my A game every day. It's nice. I was not always on my A game. I thought having the perfect hangover was the best way to go crabbing. You had to be just slightly drunk from the night before. You couldn't be too hammered, but you couldn't be so sober that you felt like shit. That was my motto. Yeah, there's been times where I've made less than minimum wage and I still do it, Shannon. I definitely relate. And part of the fun of fishing too is it is a gamble. And there's always that chance of the mother lode payday, like a good halibut trip or a crab trip, you know. It's that you can't win if you don't play. The anticipation and the excitement of it all, definitely part of the addiction. I'm gonna check on dredge cam. Nice, dredge cam's working. Hey, thank you, Abdel. Welcome to the channel. I'll be right back. I'm gonna flip the camera, let you guys enjoy the sunset while I change this battery out real fast, and I'll be right back. Look at that, wow. Right on. Yeah, this is my favorite part, Shannon. Stack it out, Phil? Guess we're stacking out. welcome, Bill Haven. I feel better about tomorrow now that we found some fish. Right on, Edward. We'll be up bright and early. Oh, I still got dredge cam. Can't forget about dredge cam. I didn't forget about it. I was gonna milk it out to the very end. Like this is the very end. Yep, we're clear, Bill. Thank you. we go. That's a nice sunset behind me. Hey Tommy, I got a Dollar General bag stuffed in the corner of the bait chopper, front left corner. Thank you.
No problem, bro.
Right on, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there. I'm gonna get some rest now. Just about got everything put away. Appreciate it, everybody. Thanks, Barbara, Gary, Northern Fishing. Have a good night, Edward, Tom, Scotty, Shannon. Hitch by Hitch. All right, I think I got everybody I see in chat here. Welcome if you're new. We're gonna sign off for now, and we'll pick up tomorrow, hopefully into a better bite. Thank you, Gary. Have a good night. Michael, welcome to the channel. You have a good night, everybody. Peace out.